ما شاء الله خير بلد طريقتنا الصحبة والخير في الجمعية على الإنسان حين من دهر لما يكون شيء مذكور الله عز وجل وقلوب سورة إنسان سورة إنسانا يقطن مبارك الله عز وجل.
Within this surah, within this verse we've just recited from the Surah Insan, Allah Almighty says that He has created human out of nothingness.
Onun neyi kaldıracak, neyi kaldıramayacak kendi biliyor.
And Allah Almighty has created humans in a way that whatever He has tasked them, they are able to perform these tasks. They are able to carry their burdens.
Kaldıracakları emirleri Allah Azze ve Celle insanoğluna verdi.
Allah Almighty has ordered things and has tasked humankind with tasks which they can carry.
Namazı için vakit namaz kılmaya emretmedi. Günde 5 defa herkes rahat kılabilecek gibi ibadettir.
So He has evenly distributed prayer throughout the day so that we perform prayer 5 times a day, and He has distributed the obligatory prayer in a way so that everyone can perform the obligatory prayer easily.
Onu herkes yapabilir. Şimdiki insanlar zordur falan derler. Halbuki ondan çok daha zor şeyler yapıyorlar.
The obligatory prayer is something that can be performed by everyone. People say that it is difficult to pray, but those people who say and claim that it is difficult to pray do things which are far more difficult to perform.
Oruç yine aynı şekilde.
Yet another example is fasting. Allah Almighty has ordered us to fast, and this task is something which can be performed and fulfilled by humankind easily.
Akşama kadar dayanıyor insan.
Because we are allowed to break our fast, and we are only required to fast until sunset, and after sunset, with sunset we are allowed to break our fast.
Bir mani yok. Daha fazla da dayanır ama Allah Azze ve Celle bunu takdir etmiş.
So even though people could even fast longer, Allah Almighty requires us to fast only until sunset.
İnsana münasip olan budur.
And this is what is appropriate for us humans.
Bazen şimdi 5 gün 10 gün yemek yemeden durmaya uğraşıyor insanlar.
There are people who try to not eat for 5 days or 10 days in a row.
O Allah'ın emrettiği şey değil.
But this is not something that Allah Almighty has commanded us to do.
O kendi kafasına göre yapılan şeylerdir. Onlar
These are things which people have come up with themselves.
onlara karışmayız ama insanın kaldıracağı şeyler Allah Azze ve Celle bu hayattayken insanın yapacağı şeyler, Allah'a karşı vazifesi, yoktan var eden Allah Azze ve Celle'ye karşı vazifesi.
Allah Almighty, He is the one who has created us from nothingness and has brought us into existence, and He has ordered us to perform things which we can carry as humans and which we are capable of performing.
Kolaydır, zor değil.
Allah Almighty's orders are easy to perform, they are not difficult.
Şeytan zoru kolay gösteriyor.
But it is Shaitan who makes the easy appear difficult.
Kolayı zor gösteriyor.
And it is Shaitan who makes the difficult appear easy.
Onun yapacağını, şeytanın yaptırdığını çok daha zor şeyler yaptırıyor insanoğluna.
Shaitan makes the easy to appear difficult, yet it is Shaitan who makes people do things who are far more difficult than what Allah Almighty wants us to do.
Allah Azze ve Celle'nin emrini yapmıyor.
So people do all kinds of difficult things as requested by Shaitan, but they do not fulfill the commands of Allah Almighty, which befit human nature and are easy to perform for us humans. Instead of following the order of Allah Almighty, people are inclined to follow the order and commands of Shaitan. And by following Shaitan, humans do not benefit from the blessings of Allah Almighty. It is quite the contrary, which is the case. They harm themselves for 100%.
Allah AZZAWAJAL emrini yapsa hem dünya hem vücuduna hem ruhuna kuvvet olur.
If people followed the order of Allah Almighty, they would obtain strength. They would obtain physical strength, spiritual strength, as well as worldly strength.
İyilik olur, ferah olur. Ötekisi
there is blessing and goodness and refreshment in following the orders of Allah Almighty. If you do not follow the orders of Allah Almighty, there will be darkness and oppression on you. There will be disease. There will be depression, and there will be all kinds of harm and loss. The commands of Allah Almighty are easy to perform. They are not difficult. People should stop deceiving themselves and should stop deceiving others. Don't be deceived by those who say that it would be difficult to perform Allah Almighty's commands. Be steadfast on the right way. Then you will become a servant of Allah Almighty who is dear to Allah Almighty and loved by Allah Almighty. May Allah Almighty make us become His loved servants.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين